Twitch channel. Keenan is live now. Watch now. There we go. We're there. Okay. Well, let me tweet.
And I'll put a thing here.
Oh, for crying out loud. Hi, Chihuahua. Hachi Machi. Hachi Machi. Wowzers. That we did a 10-minute show. We did a 10-minute show. Flippin' heck, Charlie. Fancy seeing you here. Andrea, Harsh, Liam, Magnificent, Zerma, Andrea, Dave, Lulu. We just did a whole 10-minute spiel.
Ain't it rubbish? We did a really good show. Unfortunately, we can't recreate that, so you'll never know.
That's. I don't know what happened there. We were streaming from our end, and it was a good 10 minutes. So, first of all, Catherine, nice to have you back.
Hi.
You have a nice holiday.
No, yeah.
Cats have peed all over this sofa. My whole house stinks of cat pee, right? And I didn't notice this.
And Bodell's already asking where my proper seat is. This is all interlinked.
We've done this before. We'll try and do it as best as we can. So the cats peed on that, and I think they must have done it the week I was away. So it's probably been there a week and a half, 2 weeks, right? And I sort of noticed there was an acrid smell of cat pee, but I thought it was the litter tray, because obviously they have a litter tray for a week when I'm away, and pee got underneath it. I had to mop all of that.
Yeah.
But yesterday I could smell it, and it was giving me a headache. I thought, where is it? I was sniffing the rug because they pee on the rug. And then I sniffed this, and they peed on that, right? So I had a cover on it, and I washed the cover. Then I smelled the cushions. I thought, oh God, it's the cushions. So I took the cushion covers off, and I put them in the washing machine, but didn't wash them, because then I realised the sofa's done. The sofa is done. So I left the cushion covers in the washing machine all night. The washing machine now smells of cat pee. 45 quid to get that taken away. So I'm going to beat the heating crisis. This is going to be my room during winter. And I've just bought a load of wood. I'm getting wood tomorrow for 70 quid. A woman's going to give me wood. And I'm just going to sit in here. The plan was to just sit in here during winter. But now the sofa's covered in pee. So that's 45 quid for someone to come and collect it. Can you, how much to collect it and take it to the dump? Yeah, it'd be about 40 quid. Between 40 and 60 quid. The council are 50 quid. Yeah, are you able to get it out the front door? No, that's what I'm asking you to do. Anyway, and so I'm buying wood. Local Facebook page, it was the best place to get wood. And the woman messaged and said, a lot of the wood around here is very damp. The moisture's too high.
Yes.
And apparently that's illegal now. She recommended the place that advertises around here that I tried once and then booked in to deliver wood.
Didn't turn up.
Never turned up. Anyway.
They've literally got one job, wood.
Yeah. Anyway, I've booked them. They're coming tomorrow. But
Are they though?
She said in the public message there are a couple of companies where the wood is too damp. So I said, do you mind if I DM you? And I DM'd her and said, which companies is the wood not good enough? So I know. And we had a bit of back and forth, to and fro. And then today she messaged me, oh my God, I've just worked out who you are. You're not going to be doing a report on these people, are you, that sell wet wood? And I replied, wait, what? I just want to get wood. Okay, good. What?
The Wet Wood Report, brought to you by Ian Lee. Yes,
so,
that
Catherine,
one.
Where's your chair?
My chair was over there in the corner, and I thought I'll just wheel it back over. Obviously, it's not been used for the last 2 weeks. So it's been
everywhere.
out of condition. It's not me. It's been out of commission. So I went over to move it, and as I started to trundle it, because it has wheels, I noticed that I was not alone. There was a deceased mouse. And not only deceased, it was deceased quite a while ago. It was starting to go kind of furrier than it was in life.
It had merged with the seat. They had become one.
And it was, turns
That
out...
would have been Pats that did that.
Full of maggots.
Maggots. That would have been a Pats. That's her trick and that's her chair. So I hate cats. There's 5 cats up for grabs if anybody wants them. We're getting subs. Like, I hate Twitch. Really hate Twitch. I think it's a con. Ow. But M's a lot of subbed. Jimbo, Analive, Cozy Bug, Jen. Do you mind if we don't do the sub thank yous? Do you mind if we don't do that?
Can you consider yourselves thanked? Because you really are, and we do appreciate it. We do. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for that fly. You only get a sluggish fly and you know you can get it.
It's kind of annoying that Bezos gets quite a lot of your sub money and is spending it on
donos.
Cock rockets.
This shouldn't be a donor thing. This should be a Patreon-only show. So if you're here watching this, go and sign up for Patreon, you scumbags. Because the number of people that we're losing every month. It really has been a poor month for... Off for a week.
I think everyone's been away.
Week.
Caved in.
We're caved in last week. Didn't really do much shows. And now we're doing a free one. Man alive.
We're terrible business people.
You should all sign up to Patreon, you absolute scumbags. The ones that haven't signed up, the freeloaders. Either donate £50. We were supposed to go to Liverpool this weekend.
Yeah.
Can't afford it. I know some of you can't afford. I can't afford butter. Bertolli is £4.50.
Italian, innit?
No, but all of them are £4.50. I bought Tesco buttery spread because it's £1. Hey, we got a new Patreon, Ali.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you, Ali.
Something I noticed in...
Thank you, Ali. Appreciate it.
It's not going to make you feel any better.
I think you're a lady, Ali, but I'm not sure.
Because we're all feeling the pinch, is that in Spain they are just as hard up. The prices seem to be lower, but actually everyone is skint, like properly skint. And
But stick around next month, otherwise we're fucked. Right, we're important. Give us... donate to our GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com, first class trips to Vegas, and that money will be used to sue the BBC. GoFundMe.com/first class trips to Vegas. Can you believe I'm doing that on a public stream? When 2 weeks ago I was terrified of that guy. Now I can do this. There's
let's hope he gets sent down though, eh? Otherwise he'll be on the loose.
he's going to get sent down and he's going to be made a bankruptington. I'm going to the £300,000. I'm going to give £500 to a follower in a thing that sounds very much like a lottery, which is illegal.
Yeah, can't do that.
There's a petition to get him to pay back the money. I'm loving it. I'm loving watching the kingdom of someone who made my life miserable, or certainly at least tried to for 10 years. I'm loving watching his kingdom collapse. I'm loving it.
It's a classic example of hubris.
Yeah, and then loads of people suddenly posting online. I sent a picture of my knob to a young lad. Wonder who started that rumour.
He seems to accuse a lot of people of being pedos, doesn't he?
And he seems to accuse a lot of people of being gay. I don't know why he's so homophobic. Actually, I do. I have been privy, I'm not going to say anything, so don't worry, but I have been privy to some of the court transcripts from an anonymous source. I've been privy to some of the court transcripts, and some of the bits he's edited out. Did you see?
But poorly edited, because you could work it out, I think.
Did you see the video where he outs... Who's the lad with 5 Live? Stephen Nolan.
Yeah.
Outs him. I don't know if Stephen Nolan's gay or not, but he implies that he talks about Stephen Nolan, and then my microphone's bent. Oh, it's bent.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's bent. Anyway, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Go away, little man. You're old-fashioned. You're 2 years out of date. Go away. Run on. Send all of your little friends to post shitty comments about me on my YouTube. Couldn't give a toss. We might get a couple tonight. He's watching tonight. Never do GoFundMe or PayPal. If anyone asks, never do it. But could you do it for me? Go away, little boy. Can't believe I was scared of you. See, all it is we pulled back the curtain.
And smoke and mirrors.
It's just a little scared little boy behind there. You're right, Chunky.
Says, how's that guy got so many followers? He has got followers. I don't think he's got as many followers, real ones, as
a lot of them
you
are
might
bought,
think.
but he does have a lot of followers. But they are all... Have you seen the interaction on his tweets? Nothing.
Well, he's turned off comments for a lot.
Turned off comments on his YouTube. Voice of reason, voice of treason from Stalk Radio, the one and only Alex Belmarsh. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I was scared to even say his name. Some of my friends said, "Why didn't you tell us?" I said, "I was scared to say his name out loud. He was the boogeyman."
But also for us, it was just occasional weirdness. It wasn't as concentrated as it has been for some people.
Oh, there were periods of concentration.
Yeah, and then he would disappear again for a bit.
You wait, September the 16th, right? The impact statements are going to be read out. The impact statements will be made public. And I bet, even those that have been following the story, I have no inside information, but I bet we are all going to be surprised at just how far it went for those people. Mm-hmm. We're all going to be surprised.
And I know personally quite a few other people who just tried to ignore him.
I'm just going to get a towel to put over there. Yeah.
What?
Well,
For the death area.
The death area. The mark of respect.
Yeah. I know several people for whom they think that the only reason why
right, Chunky.
he didn't dig in with them is because they ignored him. But he had various pops at them. Sentencing is the 16th of September. Although, I do wonder what this barrister's strike will do, whether that'll have any impact on it.
Well,
But he represented himself.
he represented himself. I know that for a while there wasn't anyone there. Oh, this is not big enough. Look. Is that going to do it?
Focus.
It's not going to do it, for fuck's sake. I'm loving it. I'm loving watching it. We can put this in my bum crack. I'm loving watching it. I'm loving the fact that I'm able to speak out.
Yeah.
I expect when I set up my counselling business, he'll have a little go.
Oh, there'll be something. There'll be something. And there are some people for whom it's almost impossible to convince them that of what's actually been going on. You know, it's become part of their personality to the point where they can't admit that there's been anything dark or shady going on at all, and it's all a big conspiracy. And for those people, that's it. That's it. But
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? Show us where the money's gone, the 300 grand. Where's the money? Where's the money? Pay it back. Said he was a charity. Champagne Sippers Limited, the charity. Said he was a charity. Said it was all to sue the BBC. Said he would have his day in court. He's not a charity. He didn't sue the BBC. He refused to give evidence. He did a 4-hour monologue about how he's a journalist, but he would not. He refused to be questioned. I'll have my day in court. You can't ask me anything though.
I wonder whether he had any legal advice. I know somebody did. Apparently, he was naming names, wasn't he, of the solicitor and talking about his QC and stuff.
I know who his solicitor was, and I know someone.
It's mentioned, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a big name.
Yeah,
big name.
So I wonder whether he just took the advice and then decided to go it alone. I don't know.
Ha 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 ha. All these little minions. That's not Alex Belfield. If you know he's got Alex Belfield, why didn't you out him? Don't tell me how to do my radio show. Well, if it wasn't Alex Belfield, why did he send numerous emails with the subject heading "without prejudice," demanding I remove that? Otherwise, he was going to sue me.
I had
got all the emails, guys. That's why he's not mentioned it, because I got all the emails.
I had some people trying to explain that situation to me as well. I ended up muting it because it was just.
I just blocked now.
They don't want to know. They don't really want to know. They just want to argue.
I just blocked because they're either him or his idiot friends.
And the fact is, in that video, that's me. I'm there. I was there.
You see, you walk in at one point. Yes. I still haven't watched all of it.
But still, there's blokes online who want to tell me what happened.
I still haven't watched. I've only watched bits of it because.
I don't
particularly want to see it, but I made £300 on it on YouTube. I made some money on a YouTube video. I've never made money before. £300, very, very handy. Thank you very much indeed. So it's a joy. It's a joy. It's a joy. I'm so pleased, and so pleased for all the victims. And I genuinely think there will be hundreds of people whose lives have been negatively impacted. I worked with someone today, no names, no pack drill. No, it wasn't today. It was last week. I worked with someone. What day are we on now?
Thursday.
Is it Thursday? Mm-hmm. Earlier in the week, who just as I was leaving said, "Alex Belfield, huh?" I went, "Oh no, not you." And she went, "Yeah." So it's insidious. It's insidious. And I do think I'm going to, at some point after the sentencing, just hire a little room in London and say, if you're a victim, I'm going to be in this room between like 4 and 6. If you want to come and hang out and talk about it, no press, unless you're a member of the press that was affected, but nothing leaves that room. You'd be very, very welcome.
Because the thing about it was that for a lot of people, it was the odd strange email. For us, it was strange email, and then it would be, there would be a flurry of them, and then it would go quiet for ages, right? But what a lot of people didn't realise was they weren't the only ones. No one said anything. What are you going to report? It was one of those things where it's like, well, he's just being weird. What am I going to report?
Yeah.
But now we're seeing the bigger picture. And some people got targeted relentlessly. And for the dickheads online saying, oh, it's just hurty words. Okay, let's see how you would put up with that. It's not those hurty words. It's the prospect of there being more. It's the fear of there being more.
What's great is Alex is probably watching this. He's probably watching this live. If he's not watching it live, he's watching a video, but I suspect he's here. Alex, you want to give me a call? 0203 286 6370. He's here.
Yeah.
And that's wonderful. You don't scare anybody anymore, mate. It doesn't work anymore. The phone lines are open. 0203 286 6370. I can just smell cat pee. I know you can't, but
I can't really smell it.
I'm tuned into it now. Cat pee everywhere. Genuine question, is Alex the guy who was calling you a white supremacist? No, that was someone else. What was I going to talk about? I did. Cat has opened that bloody bin.
It's because there's a bit of fish in there, isn't there?
Run.
Go on. It's a toilet run. It was barely a run. It was a toilet crawl.
A scamper.
I cut her hair today. It's looking all right.
I think it looks wicked.
Yeah.
You ain't doing mine, though. It's Davy Face. You got the cutest little Davy Face. Now, you were supposed to be going to Liverpool. Are you going to Liverpool or not? We're supposed to go and see the Pete Best Band at the... That's not... Yeah, not the Jacaranda. It's the other one.
The thingy.
That's it. We can't go because we can't afford it. Booked tickets 2 years ago, and I was all set for it. And then I just said to Catherine, do you know what? I think I need to start being really sensible. And, petrol and a hotel, I can't do it. And you're working, are you? All right.
You're on mute,
I don't
Dave.
think they can hear you. No, he's not on mute. Hang on a minute. It's our end. It's our end.
One moment, please, callers.
Hold the line. Hold. Don't.
They don't know that. Let's pretend that you have.
How do audio and video? Speakers, is that? Oh, for fuck's sake, you should be able to be...
Nightbot's telling lies, by the way, if you're looking at that. There is no radio anywhere anymore. It is defunct.
Oh,
it's
Jesus,
as dead as that mouse.
Why is this not working? Dave, can I call you back? All right, cheers, it is. Why is that not working? Let me guess. We've got to conduct some experiments as to why that is not working. So let us... you should be able to hear Colourblind by Darius.
Oh.
No, that's coming out of there. Right, I got it.
Poor Darius.
I got it. I know what's going on.
We've silenced Dave, you're right. Yeah, he's entitled to free speech, and yet we denied it.
There's Colourblind by Darius. All right, then we'll get Dave back now.
Hey, I had a compliment earlier in the week from someone who was trying to insult me.
Oh, go on.
Saying that my profile picture on Twitter was obviously really old.
Oh, I had some caller on the Jack show saying, when was that picture taken from... when was that picture? So it was about last year. And then I joked with him, as you do. And then he went, yeah, the show's not very good today.
What a dickhead.
Steve the Paperboy, banned. Hello, Dave. We can hear you now.
Can they hear me now?
Yes, they can, sir.
The mirror's covered up so you can't see that we're vampires. That's why the mirror's covered up.
Yeah, deal with it. Deal with it.
No, I was thinking, I've seen a couple of Belfield's videos recently, the ones where he's not talking about what he's not allowed to talk about, and people keep phoning him up and saying, yeah, about this court case.
Yeah.
And the thing I said on Twitter, that he looks like a Gerald Scarfe, drawing of Kenneth Williams. That's what he's turned into.
Yeah.
It's the arch, and it's looking down the nose at people,
Yeah, it's that.
But most of all, looking down the nose of his fans who
Yes.
he is grifting off of. You know, he found that right wing, that right extreme right wing commentator. There is a lot of money to be made there. You have to be really, really clever. You've got to tread that line. So and he got greedy. If he'd have carried on doing that, he'd have been okay. He got greedy and he started telling lies to the people that were paying him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope he gets, everything and more that's coming to him, frankly.
Yeah, I hope he gets a prison sentence. You know? And there are, I know of at least 2 people that are suing him, and I suspect there will be more people suing him.
Well, the Vine's still to come, isn't it? The Jeremy Vine's case.
I believe so. Yeah.
But yeah, that's like. I thought we might do something we haven't done for ages.
Oh yeah.
I thought we'd do a quiz.
Yay!
Oh, this is. Do you know what? I asked people, "What do you want?" The patrons, and so many people said the quiz, and a little bit of me died. No, and I thought, well, maybe we'll do that for next month at some point. But we're going to do a little bit tonight. Thank you.
Okay, so I've got 10 singles.
Okay.
And so you've got to guess how much the top price on Discogs of them is.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
We could do this.
And you got a bit of paper
No.
each. Oh, right,
Oh,
never mind.
Jesus Christ! I feel like I'm up and down, up and down.
Like a
Have you got- I
yeah,
haven't got a
exactly
pen, though.
90. Yeah.
I can
Get-
see. I can
get
see
something
one.
out there. Oh shoot! Hang on. Oh, my back's going. There we go.
Right.
So, no conferring. So the
No,
first,
I'm not conferring. I want to beat him.
so the first one,
Weezer.
Weezer, Buddy Holly.
Now that looks like.
Just like Buddy Holly.
Okay, but that's obviously a special edition. That's a special
It's in
edition.
a case.
All right.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh, hang on.
Have we got to guess how much it is?
How much the highest price it's gone for on Discogs?
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
Yeah, go.
not including any signed stuff or anything, or
No.
that goes with.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number one.
Yeah.
Number 2 is
What's this?
Lady of a Certain Age by the Divine Comedy.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. Number 3. Let's do it quickly because
Yeah.
Catherine hasn't got a clue.
Bring Your Daughter
To the slaughter.
Slaughter by Iron Maiden, and
Look at
it's a picture disc, and it's got a brain that comes out of it.
Yep.
Okay, that's that.
Darth Farter. Stop saying 12p for all of them.
This
Oh!
this one.
I made that. I made that happen.
So how much is the top price that's gone for on?
Well, they sold out because I think we only did 300 or 500. I think it was 300. They sold out pretty quickly, but I don't know how collectible that is. All right, okay. So I got about a dozen of them in the garage. So
Oh, worth knowing.
it could be a juicy one.
Number 4. That's the White Stripes, Red Death at 614.
Oh, look at that! It's got numbers on. Number 673. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
There's that, which is Badly Drawn Boy EP1.
Okay. All right. My figures are all much of a muchness.
This, which is Elvis Costello and the Attractions. I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down.
Oh, right.
Let me
yeah.
see the other side. Let me see the other side.
No, because that's got the amount on it.
Alright.
on a the
Okay.
B side is Girls Talk by
Okay.
his version
All
of Girls
right.
Talk.
All right, mate. That's fine.
Okay.
Your own little game going on.
This is a Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen and Jeff Buckley.
Is that a real duet or is that computer done?
No, in other words, one version's on one side. One
Oh,
version's on the other.
okay.
Yeah. Done for Record Store Day.
Music
That's
on. Oh, it's a record store. Oh, it's a record store day release.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Love Me Do by them Beatles.
What label's that on, please?
It's on Parlophone.
I need to see it. I want to see it clearer,
Can
please.
you go? I'm trying to look. There we go. You see that?
And there's nothing. There's no strange B side or anything.
No, it's P.S. I Love You on the B
And it's a 45, right?
45. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This is So It Goes by Nick Lowe.
And so it goes, and so it goes, and so it goes, and so it goes. and where it's going. No. Okay, yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's
Okay,
it.
10. Do we swap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
The Spirits wrote mine.
So,
Ooh, Kath's gone low. Kath has gone low.
Weezer by Buddy Holly. Obviously, in the 90s, they didn't put many singles out.
Yeah.
And that's worth £44.
What have I put?
125.
Kath has put 20.
Well, Cass,
she wins.
Cass closest, yes.
Right, so Kath wins that. Okay.
This is Lady of
Stop
a
being a knob.
Can't.
Lady of a Certain Age.
I said can't.
That's worth £62, believe it or not.
Oh, I put 45. Kath put 15. So that's me. I get that one.
So that's one for you.
Thank you.
Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Famously released on Boxing Day to get the New Year's #1.
Yeah.
£34, that one.
Kath put 45. I put 150.
150.
I'd like to do this. I'd like to do all of these again, please, because I have totally bollocks this up.
I have spent quite a bit of time on Discogs. I feel like I know what that feels like.
Is that? Hang on a minute. Put that down. Is that Scott Balcony behind you? Hang on. Just move to your right ever so slightly. There. Is it there? Is that Scott Balcony?
What? Which one?
That guy.
That's Bernard Cribbins.
Oh my god.
Oh, there is a look.
Yeah. All right. Go on.
So that great release on.
It's a great release.
Yeah.
I made that happen.
That went for £42.
Oh,
I put 45.
correct.
And
Kath
there
put
are
80.
currently none
was being
of the
kind.
sale on Discogs, by the way.
I've not quite got a dozen, but I got enough to make a few £100.
So this next
Release them,
one
sorry.
is the White Stripes, Red Desert, and this was
I put 250 quid for this. I'm confident.
this was given away with Mojo. You had to sort of say you wanted a copy, and it was it's only worth £30.
Oh fuck it. Well, Kath put what's that? 138.
That's 38.
That's a B. I'll give you that. All right.
Okay. Yeah, Badly Drawn Boy's first release was his first EP.
Yeah.
86.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You put 20. What did I put?
75. That's
Oh,
what
did I?
Vicky and Lee. Yeah.
Whoa.
I hope you keep him know which ones are. So this is I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down on.
I put £12.50. Big hit.
This was pressed up obviously on the Two Tone label.
Yeah.
He was signed to another record label at this point, so he couldn't actually release it. So these were withdrawn and then given away at Dominion Theatre gigs in '79. That's worth £169.
Kath put 38, so she gets
I
that.
still beat you because you put
I put
12.50.
£12.50. Yeah. All right. Number 8. Now I put 200 quid for this. Kath put 60.
Kath is correct. It's 55.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay, so now the Beatles.
Now number 9. I put number 9. I put 5. She put a tenner.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
This was-
There's a story about this one.
This one was from John Lennon's private collection. And
this,
blah,
was,
blah, blah.
this was released in 2012 for the 50th. Was the 50th anniversary? Was it or the 40th? 50th. And they put the wrong version of "Love Me Do" on it. They
Oh
put
God!
the one
Bloody
from the
Beatles.
album. So it's got Alan White playing drums, not Ringo, and they put the wrong catalogue number on there.
This is all sounding like a win for me.
So they were asked to.
Don't do that. It's disgusting.
they were asked to.
It's slinky.
So all the retailers were asked to send them back because they're obviously wrong, and they're going to destroy them. So my friend got me some, one of them. So, but unfortunately, everybody bloody didn't send them back, and everybody copied. So it's only 21 quid.
Kath's still closer. All right.
Ding ding.
And finally, Nick Lowe, the first single on
We both went low. 12 quid and 20 quid.
on Stiff Records is 30 quid.
All right. Well, Kath won that. 4, 5, 6. So Kath got 7.
And you got 3.
Yeah, I know how numbers work.
That makes me the winner.
My tiebreaker would have been, I don't know, Ian, have you got this?
I'm just not even listening to you, mate. I'm a little bit.
Have you got that?
Bored.
You got that?
No, I do not have that.
Well, this is Wasp Star and Apple Venus on 13 7-inch singles.
120 quid.
And it's signed
125 quid.
420 quid. Well, I hope you enjoyed that anyway.
Enjoyed is a very, very strong word, Dave. Good evening to you. We can do a little bit of quiz. 0203 286 6370. Can I show you this thing that I cannot stop thinking about. It's obviously it's got to be a spoof, right?
Right.
You saw this. Did I send you this, right? Did I send you this?
No.
Oh, did I not send this to you? Oh my God, this has me howling. Another David Turner's classic, right? Where's OBS? Hang on, so long since I've done this.
Oh, I think you might have sent it to me. I might not have watched it.
So I think, okay, it's got to be a fake. But it's like let's assume it's real for a moment, right?
Thank you for all the subs, by the way. We see them coming in. Thank you.
Is there a whole episode of this? Hang on. So it's an African version of Britain's Got Talent. But is this? Oh, this is the whole program. Is this? Hang on, I haven't seen this. Hang on. Okay, right. Okay, well, okay. So let's go back. All right. Well, this whole thing. So this is. Let's pretend this is real because it's more fun.
Yeah.
This is Africa's Got Talent.
How long have you been singing?
It's a long story.
Talk to us. You need to be free. This is the audition. The stage is yours. So use it well. Maximize it, okay? So how long have you been singing?
My mother died before I was born.
Oh, sorry about that.
Thanks.
Wait, your mother died before you were born?
Yes.
Did you say before you were born?
Yeah, like my father married my mother shortly before I was born.
What?
She died. Then, right from then, I started singing even before I was born.
Oh,
Oh, I
Greg.
don't understand.
There's a song my mother used to teach me when I was 3. I want to sing it today.
But you said she died.
I don't understand. Your mother died before you were born. Now,
Okay,
there's a mother.
No,
there's
for
a-
real. She's even here. She can say hi to people.
Mommy, how long?
That's so good. The guy on the right is. I don't understand. Yeah, no, for real. She's over here. Can't stop watching that. I cannot stop watching that. My God, it makes me laugh so much. So that's that. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's the first time in a long time that the original team has been back. Me, her, we're here. Yeah, I can't stop watching that clip. I love it so much. So it's a free one tonight. It should have been behind the paywall. I don't know what was going on. We were trying to do the show, and it was all linked up, and it was all synced
It
up.
looked like we were going, so we were talking for about 10 minutes.
We did 10 minutes and then realised no one in the chat was responding.
Yeah, you're all chatting to each other, understandably.
Yeah. So this is we're going to finish about 9:30 tonight because I've got a breakfast show tomorrow. I had a lovely afternoon with Nicky Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'll tell
I've
you
heard of
about
him.
shortly. Alistair!
La 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 la, Alistair. La 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 la, Alistair. Alistair. It's Alistair today. Go.
I must change that background. It's just, I mean, that, oh dear, I've had that too long.
What's
Anyway.
going on? It's like there's a furnace in every window.
Yeah, I mean, it's got.
Or maybe it's the
I think I
sunset.
chose it because it was dramatic, but yeah, it needs replacing.
It does.
Do you feel like it's not matching your vibe anymore?
It needs replacing. Well, like my brain needs replacing, Catherine.
Oh, love, what's happening?
Oh my God. Oh well. I mean, I'm a lot better now than I was this morning or lunchtime. I've been up and down like a yo-yo. Yeah, so I've managed to refer myself to the mental health team today.
Good idea. Well done.
And you know, you guys have been so much help to me. I really want to thank you. You're absolutely brilliant for me. And I want to thank you for that.
You're
But
very welcome.
yeah, no, sorry, God.
Don't apologise. Just say it.
So anyway, after I was in a meeting at lunchtime, and then that was kind of that. Me saying stuff at the meeting kind of triggered other things, and then, but after the meeting, I felt better. And then I rang my sponsor this afternoon, Ian,
Mm-hmm.
which was brilliant because I managed to, have a 15-minute chat. Because I thought, like I do normally, before I ring people, you or whatever, they won't want to hear from me, get away. But no, it was fine, and that really put me in a better mood. And ironically, because I'm kind of going a little bit higher, I managed to clean the kitchen and do some washing, Catherine. So, every cloud has a silver lining.
Yeah. I would chalk that up as a productive day.
So yeah, and I'm okay. There's some stuff that I'm not going to say here, but I'd shared with the mental health team that for the first time I kind of thought, I need to really sort this. Mm-hmm. And I think, Ian, I think it's because I'm on too much venlafaxine. I'm on 300, and okay. I think it's just pushing me. And I know that to come, I want to be back on 225, and I know coming down is going to be, a bit of a bugger because of the symptoms of the titration is, coming down slowly and all the rest of it. But I need to kind of sort myself out a little bit because I'd been. You guys have known me a long time, and I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I'm too. When the going is good, I become what's the word? I'm not making hay while the sun shines, to use a political term. I don't know where that came from. When I'm feeling well, I don't put in those plans to switch in when I become down again. Do you know what I mean, Ian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And and I really need to grasp this. But I went on another meeting this afternoon, and it's true that doing the AA meetings, I've not done any for I don't know, a couple of weeks or more, because this is what happens. And then so I did feel better, and although I'm teary tonight, I think it's because I'm tired, because I've not had any sleep for 24 hours. So yeah, so I don't want to worry anybody. I'm fine, really. I'm not going to, it's just that I give you an update, and it's great to see you back, Catherine, from abroad.
Thank you, and thanks for telling us that, Alistair. It's really important, and the fact that you've grabbed hold of it and you're taking steps to sort of safeguard yourself is really important. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's Ian's, as many of you will know, Ian's been a great help, and well, you are as well, Catherine, because the background.
Who is the greater help out of the? I don't want to make it a competition, but out of the two of us,
if we both call you, who will you come to?
Easily, Catherine. No. So no. It's lovely to see you back.
Thank you.
I just get so much always have, as you know, from the shows that you do, and so it's brilliant. That tweet I sent you last night, Catherine, was supposed to be a joke. I sent you the thing about, have you ever been to Paris?
Yeah, I thought it was weird. I thought, I'm sure I've mentioned it.
I thought, yeah, what's she saying? And then I said, no. Paris, Texas.
I didn't see that.
Because I'd watched Paris, Texas film a few days ago to remind myself what a brilliant film it is. Great
I've never
soundtrack.
seen that. Someone gave me a copy of that.
It's a good film.
Ages
It was
ago.
big when I was at
Oh,
college.
you should
Well,
watch it.
I think I
Catherine.
was too young for it. I think I started watching it and I went, ooh,
It's
and
on, All 4,
yeah.
which is free. I think it's on there.
All right, I'll have a look.
So I think you'd be able to watch it free. It's 1985,
Mm-hmm.
but Ian, you've seen it, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I don't really remember it. I remember it being very slow, and I remember enjoying it.
Yeah. So I mean, this will tell you that with everything else going on, I managed to forget all my troubles for 2 hours when that film was on.
Magic.
And it's sad, it's tragic, it's uplifting, and then at the end there's some tears of, well, I won't say what, but it does. Even though I knew what was going to happen, it still affected me. But as you can tell, maybe everything's made me cry at the moment.
Is it Nastasha Kinski?
It is, and Harry Dean Stanton,
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
and they are superb in it. Harry Dean Stanton, definitely his best role ever, and he carries the film, and it's superb. Dean Stockwell, weren't you a fan of Dean Stockwell, Ian?
Well, I like Quantum Leap, yes.
So he's in it, and he basically, if everyone who is watching this doesn't watch Paris, Texas, we're going to be
Alice will be very displeased with you.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
All right, I'll have a look. I'll definitely have a look.
Hang in there, man.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for listening.
We think the world of you, Alistair. We'll always listen.
Yeah, love you both. Bye.
Take
Tutty
care.
bye,
Bye
tutty
bye.
The reason I'm wearing an eye patch is because I do have a fucking medical condition. I've been saying my eye's been going really funny. I think I've worked out what it is. This one starts to curl in, and it's sometimes my eyesight is so bad. So I thought I'd experiment with this. A, because it looks wicked.
Gabrielle, yeah.
And B, I'll call you back in a minute, Jimbo. Because there's something wrong with this eye. It keeps pulling in. I went for an MRI scan, but I don't think that's what it's going to do. Can I just talking about movies? 13 Lives on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime's got a good movie. Everybody, they finally got a good movie, and it's worth it because Colin Farrell talks like this.
What for?
Did you hear? There's a really weird long scene. Here, how many custard creams did you? You had 2 custard creams. I told you to have only 1 custard cream.
So it's him doing an impression of Michael Caine.
Yeah. So, hey, I told you to have what? You've had 2 custard creams, haven't you?
Can you imagine the meeting? American guys. Hey, what do British guys care about? Biscuits? They call them biscuits.
Well, I bet because it's the story about the 12 Thai lads and one teacher that were stuck in the cave.
Right,
So
they're
it's
trying
true
to
story.
make them everyday
so
people.
It's obviously in the book.
That they like
Obviously, one of them has written down. He kept stealing my bloody custard cream. So, yeah, if you stolen, I said 1 custard cream, and you've clearly had 2 custard creams. What is that? What are you doing that for? I don't think that scene will be in the trailer, but let's see if we can hear
The voice.
Let's see if we can hear. See the eye goes. Just need to move this a little bit. I can see what I'm doing. So here we go. Let's see if we can hear the voice. Here we go. It's a great film, by the way. Oh no, we're on Twitch, aren't we? Okay, forget that. Here we go.
Flooded, it's impassable.
Here we go.
Tourist cave.
It looks easy, but when it's flooded, it's impassable.
That was him. Did you recognise him?
Yeah. And Colin Farrell. It looks easy. You can tell he's dying to lilt that way, but unfortunately he's going more Londony.
Takes a certain kind of mindset for the deep cave diving.
That's not
You
him.
have to be a bit nuts.
They're very, very dangerous.
They're very, very dangerous.
High water level and the low visibility.
Barely shoulder wide, pulling against very strong currents.
They're all doing voices.
Last
Well,
seen
he's
9 days
Scandini,
ago,
that fella.
12 boys and their coach are trapped in the flooded caves.
I could be honest, it's fucking horrible. Me and Scointy went potholing once.
I know, and you wanted me
I've
to go, and I was like, absolutely not. Why would I do that?
No idea why we went.
I don't know, but the enduring image I have of that, that you painted for me, was the fact that Scoinsy had padded himself out with sausage rolls that he'd
You
made.
have a lot of sausage rolls. Here we go.
13! They're all alive.
Can we go out now?
No, mate. Not as simple as that. It does sound like the... What you've got here is a Camberwell carrot, and you stole them, my custard creams.
ผมยืนยันได้นะครับว่าเด็กๆต้องออกมาได้อย่างปลอดภัยครับ
You're talking about a 5-hour dive.
No, I won't be watching that.
You try and dive those kids the whole way, all you'll be bringing out is dead bodies.
I want more Farrell.
With oxygen running low, the entire nation is anxiously waiting for what will happen next.
What are you thinking?
Just a crazy idea.
We've got a skill none of the rest of.
The crazy idea is they don't knock the kids out with ketamine. That guy's an anaesthetist. There's no spoiler. It was there. They give them. They knock them out. It's like 5 hours underwater, right? And they knock them out, and they have to keep injecting them with ketamine every 30 minutes. And he doesn't know if it's going to OD because he's never just continually drugged a kid before.
And you can't monitor them the whole time.
No, and if they wake up, they die.
Because
you wake up underwater with a mask on, the first thing you do is rip the mask off. If the mask knocks the edge of the wall, the mask comes off, they die.
No.
It's insane.
I won't be watching that. It's going to make me feel
It's
queasy.
insane. It's unethical. It's illegal.
Man's already died.
We'll do nothing. We'll be bringing them out dead for sure.
So you are expecting casualties.
Yes. I expect casualties.
You took my custard creams.
John, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Just give me a minute. Please. Okay. We can make it.
Honestly, it's absolutely brilliant. I was expecting very, very little from it. I cried a lot. Kids in peril. Kids in peril is always going to set me off, even though I knew two people died. One of the Navy SEALs drowned, and another Navy SEAL cut his hand and got infected and died afterwards. And it's what I thought was the bits underwater. Having been in a cave, we didn't go underwater. It is fucking dark.
Nope.
It's black, and they didn't. It was a little bit too well illuminated to it. But what a film!
Yeah.
What a film!
Not for me. Not for me. Thanks.
A good film on Amazon Prime. It's hard to believe.
I won't be watching it. I won't be watching it. I can't. In closed spaces, nope. No. But I'm glad that you, well, less than enjoyed it, endured it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot, actually.
Oh, no, I can't watch that. I tell you what I've been loving, Sandman.
Oh, this has been recommended to
So
me.
much so, I bought the comic book. I read it.
Graphic novel.
It's
Graphic
fat.
novel.
It's fat. It's fat. He calls it a comic book.
Graphic novel.
It's fat, and I've ordered the next one. I'm in.
Oh, because I've had a few people recommend that, including our very own Dave Dogface.
Loved it.
So.
And I haven't seen the new one, so please don't.
Have you seen the bit with the cats in it?
But I've read that one, but I haven't seen it because I've only just got back from holiday and they released it while I was away. But I will be having some of that.
It's on your back.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
whoa.
He's coming from Alistair Town.
Thought I'd pop and check on Alistair.
How you doing, man?
Up and down. I'm not as bad as Alistair, but I realise it's not a competition. I've been prescribed beta blockers.
Oh.
Because I basically started sweating last Wednesday and haven't stopped.
Oh yeah, you said about that.
Yeah. But it's really helped. It's really helped with the sweating.
How is the mood?
So one of the things, with two things are sorted. So we've reserved the house that we're buying, new build that we're buying. So that's one thing, sort of a further step along. And the photographs were taken today of our house. So
They can prepare the brochure and the adverts on Rightmove and Zoopla and that, and get it on the market and see if we can get an offer or two. So that's a couple of things sort of off my mind. And then I spoke to my boss earlier because I was really struggling. And she basically said, have the rest of the day off and take tomorrow's holiday. So I'll head down to Sussex. Jen's down at her mum's. I'll head down to Sussex.
Can I just say, we know there's an echo. It's coming off his speaker. Everybody calm out.
I can fix that.
Calm down. Chill. Gingerbeard Mark, I want to speak to you in a minute.
And then there was no echo.
There we go, you see. There you go, you see.
P.S. Thank you.
Moaning sobs. Who was it? I'm going to... Gingerbeard Mark, time for a timeout.
And Andy, if you're gonna time.
I'm not really gonna do that.
It's just playing.
Not that nasty.
Nasty boy.
So that's helped. I've been making some stupid little mistakes, and it's because I'm trying to do too much. Like I found a really good job to apply for, and then missed the end date. Didn't submit an application, just because I took my eye off one of the plates I was spinning.
Yeah.
So in the morning I've got another one I've got to apply for before I head down to Sussex, because otherwise I won't have time when I get back. And then that's probably the best bet at the moment, that one is. So yeah, that'd be something else that I don't have to worry about submitting it. I just have to worry about getting an interview.
Yeah. Well, there's something.
Everything's tough at the moment, right? So I'm putting this thing on not to take the piss. Genuinely, I'm seeing if it helps with this what's going on there. I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'll talk about. What?
Well, hang on. It was all a mirage.
Yeah. How can we trust anything you say, Jim? How can we trust anything?
Look, the tellies are gone.
Oh, they moved out.
Pippa,
exactly
the only one that's here is Pippa is over there. The rest of them are in the big penguin. The rest of them are in the garage. How satisfying is vacuum packing?
Where did I have a go at it? I had a go at it somewhere.
I don't know. I did it years ago.
I bought a heated gilet, which I didn't like, and it came vacuum packed, so I had to do it again. It's mad, right?
It's brilliant. Fill in a bag full of Disney characters, and then watching as they become a single amorphous mass. Oh, it's just beautiful.
It doesn't hurt them, does it?
No.
No, we gave them ketamine first.
Okay,
they'll all be fine. But yeah, I've lost my streaming background, so I'd be a bit plainer for a bit when I'm doing them. I'm gonna get around to it again.
I say that because I wrote some things down which I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share on the stream.
Okay, do that. There's bloody fly here. But yeah, I need to have a clear out. I got back from holiday and my mum had cleaned the girls' room for them.
Yeah, I saw you say.
And they felt guilty about it, which was delicious because, it takes a lot of my mum to clean up these days. She's not very well. And I went, the fact that Grandma's done this, and it probably took her all day. I hope you keep it tidy. Went in this morning, all the drawers are open again. Okay, right, well, small things. But it is something I need to crack on with because I've got a wardrobe full of stuff I'm not wearing. I'm not living that life anymore. It's time to let go.
And that's what we found as well. We've got so much stuff. We have filled the garage with boxes and furniture we don't want or need. And we need to sort it all out before we move into a new place and fill that full of things that we don't need.
There's nothing like a moving deadline to make it go, right, do I actually want to move this again? I've still got stuff in the garage from when we moved last time. So clearly don't need it.
We got a box of things that we'd had, toiletries we'd had for a Christmas gift sets from Boots and things in it next to the shower, and it's been there since the day we moved in. It says bathroom heavy on it, and it's full of stuff that we'll never use. And it's now in the garage again, so that'll be.
Although my box of stuff like that did get used during the lockdown when we couldn't get soap. I was like, I know I've got all that stuff. We're going to live fancy for a while as the world collapses.
All the little bottles of stuff that we brought back from Disney, so we will never run out of shampoo and body wash.
My recommended reading is it's a little bit tricky to get into. But the 5 invitations, right? It's this guy who worked at a Zen hospice for 20 years. And he was trying to find the team was trying to find new ways of easing people into death, right? And he's got 5 invitations, 5 things he's learned from people who are dying, and he writes them as invitations for the reader to undertake. I haven't read all of it. It's a little bit of a stodgy read, but so the 5 invitations, very simply. First invitation: don't wait. He's got all these people that are dying, going, "I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd said that to that person. I wish I'd quit that job. I wish I'd gone on that holiday. I wish I'd taken that job." Don't wait. Second invitation: welcome everything, push away nothing. So invite something get off. Yeah, fuck it, I'll try it. Third invitation: bring your whole self to the experience. So there's no, get in there and do it. Get your hands dirty. You might enjoy it. You might not enjoy it. Give it everything. Fourth invitation, this is my favourite one. Find a place of rest in the middle of things. Oh, I like that. Don't quite know what that means.
Does that mean have a sleep? Because I could do that.
And the 5th one is cultivate a don't know mind. I don't understand that one. But
that just means you're willing to accept something different, right?
Yeah. David, we watched and we will watch again that African You've Got Talent thing. I think there's like a 25-minute short film, which I think it comes from. But then I wrote down, I had a fucking, excuse me, that spiritual bit. I was in central London. I really hate central London, and I had to pay the congestion charge. I had to park. That was 20 quid. And it's because I was doing a podcast with Nicky Campbell, which I think might go on 5 Live. I'm not sure, but it goes out. And he wanted me on because we have both been recently diagnosed as bipolar and ADHD. And his one of his daughters.
Pizzas here.
Oh, we won't stand between a man and his pizza.
Go and get your pizza. And one of his daughters was there, Kirsty, who's ADHD, and so he wanted to talk about neurodiversity and stuff. And I like Nicky Campbell a lot. I haven't met him. I've met him a few times. I find him quite intimidating because he's an intelligent. He's a very intelligent man. He told this story. He's talked about it before, so I'm not. And it'll be in the podcast. So it's not breaking any confidence. And it contains much more power coming from him. But Charlie Brooker did a thing calling him a wank stain. And doing this kind of comedy campaign against him. Now, I'd done a similar thing in the 11 o'clock show, and he'd remembered it. And it was a little bit...
shit.
It wasn't quite as bad. It was Ring the Bell for Nicky Campbell. And we wanted him to be Mayor of London. And this thing from Charlie Brooker destroyed him. Totally bipolar, low swing, in pieces. He tells the story so much better. It's so much more powerful coming from him. And it destroyed him.
Yeah, I can believe it. Nicky Campbell always seemed, to me, to be the man who had made it, right? And he stepped out of the whole Radio 1 DJ thing and was being taken seriously as a serious current affairs presenter. And I remember him doing my Pass Your GCSE Science. I've got a video of him somewhere. Yeah. And I remember thinking, this guy's just playing at it. He don't understand this physics either. But he seemed to be quite, he seemed to take himself quite seriously, and he seemed to be someone who, now it becomes clear, he wasn't, very smooth, very confident.
It was so interesting talking to him. And I said, look, the reason why I think things like that happen to people like you is because you're not a real person.
Yeah.
You're Nicky Campbell off the telly.
Yeah.
You're not real. Mm-hmm. You're a fictional character. And Brooker actually will know that he is not. But to people watching, you are not a real person. You are that bloke who does Wheel of Fortune and Watchdog and 5 Live. That's it.
Oh, he was on everything, wasn't he?
And I don't think I explained it very well. He couldn't quite grasp what I was trying to say. And what was interesting was, and I hope they keep all of that in the podcast. He's talked about it before. He said that he's talked about it publicly before, and it was in the papers and stuff.
Yeah.
What was interesting, I said, right, Nicky, what do you? How do you see yourself? He went, and he started getting on. He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "How do you see yourself?" What's fascinating, his daughter was there. He said, "Kirsty, how do you see me?" I said, "No, Nicky."
No, deflecting.
I said, "How do you see yourself, Kirsty? How do you?" And he couldn't, or he chose in that moment not to answer that question. And then I said, I can see you're getting really uncomfortable. Your hands are going all over the place. What is that? It's going to be a really interesting podcast. I kind of said I'm never going to do it wasn't a reveal all, actually. It was talking about ADHD and bipolar, which I haven't really done with anyone else, particularly not someone who's ADHD and bipolar. And we had this lovely bit with me, his daughter, I think is 22, and him. And we're all sat there and we're all having a conversation about this. And I went, right, what were you actually thinking about when I was talking? And we all went
confessed.
He was thinking about a football match. I was thinking about I can't remember what I was thinking about, and she was thinking. Anyway, we were all thinking about.
I wonder whether the reason I found him hard to watch when I was younger.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe he was who he was putting out there, and I wonder whether there was that incongruence there that I was picking up on.
Maybe. I used to love him on Radio 1. Do you remember? He always gets people's star signs. Do you remember that? No. Some of you remember. He always gets people's star signs, right? And I said to him, right, I got to ask you, how did you do the star sign? Because I'm great at people's ages.
Yes.
Within 2 years for most. Sometimes spot on. I haven't done it for a while. But I said, how did you do that? And he said, well, what I would do is, before they came on the air, I would ask them what their star sign was. and he said, and I said to them, if you act surprised when I get it right, I'll send you a few extra record tokens.
Nice.
So they go. You go, can I guess your star sign? Are you Libra? Yeah. Well, I think that was it. And then he said, sometimes I'd guess it, but I'd get it wrong. But more often I'd ask them. And I said, all right, do it now. He said, I'm not going to do it now. I said, just do it. Just have a go. He said, okay, well, obviously you're a Gemini, but I'm not. And he's right. I thought, what the hell did you?
He looked you up.
He said he didn't. Andy says there's been some interesting. Yeah, he was sexually abused at school. And we talked about that. I don't think that's in the podcast, but he's talked about it a lot. How his abusers are dead, but there is another abuser from that same cabal who is alive and is living in South Africa. South African TV are doing a big thing about him, and there's an extradition thing in place to get this guy over. And he, it was his abuse. I don't know what happened. We didn't go into details. It sounds more involved than what happened to me. I like him so much. And chatting with him for an hour and a half, everything he's ever done on TV suddenly makes sense when you're sat there opposite him.
Yeah, and now I get it. I knew you would like him. Do you know how I knew you would like him?
Go on.
Because his friend told me you would like him.
Really? Who?
Kate Robbins is really good friends with him.
I didn't.
Really good pals.
He has written a book about his bipolar, which I'm going to get. I find clever older men very intimidating. You may work out your own reasons for that. But
how much older is he?
60.
He's not.
Yeah, he's 60. Yeah, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Isn't it?
And he's only just found out.
What, that he's 60? I think he's known it was coming.
Oh no, the ADHD, the bipolar.
The last few years.
Wow, imagine.
ADHD more recently. Yeah.
He must have had that feeling of, oh right, okay, well now a lot of this stuff makes sense, and you get it. What? God.
We were going around asking, what's your favourite thing that you now know about? I can't remember any of it, of course.
How did you deal with hubbub?
I don't think that was a thing. I don't think the hubbub was a thing for him. What was his? I don't remember. But so it's going to be a really interesting podcast. I was kind of like, but it will be an interesting podcast. We talked about James O'Brien quite a lot. Talked about McCartney a little bit. He's had the pleasure of meeting McCartney a few times. It's really, really interesting. I don't know when it's coming out. Watch this. Gotcha.
You didn't though.
You
just moved it along.
It's dying.
It's not dying. It's laughing at you.
There you go.
It's laughing.
It's gone. So I don't know when it's coming
sorry
out.
For you.
But it'll be really interested. CM Skunked says you're both looking pain tonight. Thank you, Skunked.
Did it for you.
So I enjoyed it, but then it was in central London. I don't like central London because it's full of regrets. Part of me thinks, why don't I ever move out of London? I'd be so rich now. And also all the other regrets.
I think you would be dead.
No, it's possible. Is that a threat? But also, it is full of stuff. So I'm doing 90 meetings in 90 days, and I've stopped saying I'm trying to do 90. I am doing 90 meetings, 7 days. I've done 11 meetings since last Friday, and I'm trying to do physical ones. But when I can't, I do them online. And today I was going into London. I thought, shit, I don't want to go into London, and I'm nervous about what I'm going into London for. So I did a Zoom meeting on the way into London.
Oh yeah.
And then I did the Zoom meeting on the way out of London, and it was great. And it kind of plugged me into
Are they fortifying you?
Not yet. Well, they are, but I'm not noticing the effect yet. Up his own arseford. There is I'm nowhere near to a use up or a drink, nowhere near it. There is a part of me that would really, really like some cocaine. There is a part of me that would really, really like it. However, I'm saying it out loud. I'm talking to my sponsor every day. Actually, I didn't call him today. I'll call him tomorrow. I'm doing 2 meetings a day wherever possible. And I'm going in there and I'm saying that stuff out loud. And that's all I can do. Here's where I'm at, right? Is the whole thing about recovery is it's just for today. It's just for today. It's just for today. You keep it in the day. All I've got to do is get my head on the pillow tonight at 9:45, sober, and that's it. Then we renegotiate tomorrow. And you have to think of it that way, otherwise you go insane. But I can't think of it that way at the moment. I'm thinking, oh, fuck. I'm going to be doing these meetings for like 20, 30 years. And I can't be bothered. I can't face 30 years without a beer. I can't face 30 years of going to meetings all the time. And I'm aware that thinking is my disease setting me up. So, thank you, big boy. So, it's weird because I'm aware that thinking is not great and I need to get it into the day. And at the moment, I can't. But that's partly why I'm going to meetings every day, because then it will lock into place.
Yeah.
Then it will lock into place. Hello, big boy. Hello, my darling. You come up here. Come on. Okay, come on then. There's all wires there, darling. Come here. Come here.
Oh.
No? Okay. I got to pick you up. Sloop?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, thanks. Is that a new tattoo? Looks crusty.
I've got 2 here. There's Cypress Hill.
Yes, man. Ganja.
2-Tone Records, because I'm a big Specials fan.
Yes, mate. How they look? They look like tattoos.
Sorry?
They look like tattoos.
They are. They're not drawn on with pen. I promise you that.
Okay. All right. How's it going, man? What's happening?
Good. Well, listen, we spoke, didn't we, last time about how things have sort of changed in my life a little bit recently?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to hit the stream tonight because I wanted to ask a bit of advice about something.
Okay.
Never had this before in my life, and I think it may be connected to a few things that are going on, but
Erectile dysfunction.
Sorry?
Nothing? What did you say?
I've got insomnia. Never had it in my life. And the past couple of weeks I've had it. How do you deal with this?
Is it the heat?
David Turner's just written, is it sleeves? What is going on in your mind when you're lying there not sleeping?
I seem to go to sleep and then I sort of wake up a couple of hours later and then I'm awake, but then I seem to be in this kind of zombie state, and I'm serious. I want to go and see a GP tomorrow to kind of get a grip on it because I can't really focus on anything.
How long's it been going on for?
A couple of weeks.
About 2 weeks now.
Okay.
So,
and has anything changed sort of in the week before that?
Not really. I mean, just like I said before, kind of spiritually, because of what's going on with me a little bit. I'm really happy. I'm in a good place, but kind of being honest, I suppose it feels like the life that I had before is kind of gone, and certain things, I don't want to be too crude or nothing, but my sex drive's kind of clicked back on as I'm sort of talking to women again and things like that. It feels like I've been thrown into
Do you feel? I don't know, and I don't want to know the reason your marriage failed. But do you feel by talking to other women and in a potentially romantic way do you feel guilty or that you're doing that at all?
I do a little bit sometimes, but me and the missus have never been in a better place with each other. We've been closer than ever, and it's fine. And she's aware of everything, and she's given the full blessing. But sometimes, like I was sort of talking to a woman, approached me on a tube train the other day and was talking to me and was like just naturally talking. Then we were like switch numbers, and at first I thought,
wow, this is like the
olden
old days.
Yeah.
This is what the youngsters fantasize about now, meeting in real life.
Really?
Yeah, like old-fashioned ways.
And on a tube train as well. But I don't know. Then there comes a point where I don't know. I just maybe feel like my life is moving into another phase at the minute, and sometimes it's a bit overpowering.
Yeah.
That makes sense a little bit.
I get that.
By the way, if anyone wants to use Sloop's ceiling as a green screen, please.
By the way,
please do.
I haven't finished painting it. That's why. Sorry about it.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Look.
In the basement of Fight Club or something. But
yes, man.
Something else.
Well, going to see a doctor is a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always a big fan of meditation, but I said that to so many of my clients. They go, "Oh, I'm not doing that." So I don't know. It sounds like you're obviously in a transitional phase. How old are you? What are you? 50?
I'm 42.
Fucking hell, you've lived. You ever worry about dying?
I can't take the valerian route because I have a very bad reaction to sleeping medication. The last time I took it, I was sectioned because I started tripping out on it.
Have you? Do you worry about dying?
No. I almost want death sometimes, or I did when I was severely depressed. But no, take it as it comes. But I don't want to get too dark. Does anyone have anything that they can recommend, or like in the chat? Is there anything you can do?
Well, a lot of people are saying ASMR.
Okay.
It's when people talk in your ear like this, and they say that they're gonna.
Yeah, but that might fix the loud thing. Surely, I'm trying to get away from all of that stuff. What are you guys doing? I think I'm putting off.
Okay. There you go. That'll work a treat. I've got a clock that plays like cricket noises.
Wait, do you mean like what?
How's that?
Like, how's that? Or
I beat you to it.
That was my married life, that kind of cricket noise. No, so like the twilight in the beautiful outdoors. That's what it's like. And that I find that really helpful.
Don't have caffeine after 2 p.m.
Okay. And
that's a sensible.
Have you got a bath?
Yeah, but Catherine, I don't live in a barn, man.
I ain't got a bath. I've only got a shower.
Kath hasn't got a bath. She got rid of it. And I told her, you get rid of that, you're going to regret that. She regrets it every single day. Yes, you do.
I don't. There's 3 of us, and there were 4, and we've got one.
You've come round here and asked if you could borrow my bath before.
Only because you've got a nice one.
I've got a really big bath.
I had a shitty bath, you see, so I thought let's
get
get
rid
rid
of.
of
In a bath? Is that that would put
Not
you
me,
off
the kids did, of course. But it was crap, so I just thought I'll get a nice, funky shower instead. But it's not the same as that's reinvigorating. What you want is a nice little soak before bed.
Yeah. David Turners wants to know if you're on Twitter. He'll DM you. That'll put you to sleep.
Oh, David Turners, I'm honoured.
Me too.
Oh my God! And then I'll have it with. I'll read his DM and I'll have some Pringles while I'm in the bath. How about that?
There you go.
A cup of tea, but not.
No, not tea.
Not not caffeinated.
Not tea.
Wait.
Well, you said tea.
Wait.
You're going to say green
Yorkshire tea do a bedtime brew, and it's really nice.
When they say bedtime brew, they just mean like it's a variation on it, or is it actually like it is?
It's decaf, and it's got something in it that makes you feel.
Horny.
Oh, I'll tell you what else works. This is what my mother-in-law told me. A salad sandwich, right? But when she says salad, we mean like nothing, like no cheese or ham or anything else, just the salad.
Well, lettuce is soporific. You're not supposed to give lettuce to rabbits.
Yeah, because
it sends them to sleep.
Sandwich is like torture. Like, what's the point?
That's a good point.
Maybe it's so boring it pushes you to sleep. I just know it works. When I couldn't sleep, that's what she prescribed, and it worked a treat.
Don't have a mobile phone in your bedroom.
I think I'll get rid of that, 100%.
Yeah, stop being a horn dog on the phone at night. You should be asleep.
Yeah, you dirty
bastard. Shouldn't be talking to women, should I? But can I just say one thing before I go, actually? There is one thing I want to say. Catherine, do you remember back in the Talk Radio days, yeah? Do you remember when Ian was away and it was just you?
Yeah.
I loved talking to you on the radio. You were fantastic, man. I genuinely missed that.
Are you putting the moves on me the way you did on the tube?
Not that I wouldn't, but I'd DM you first, Catherine.
That's why my DMs are closed.
Well.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
I'm going to try and sleep, all right?
All right, you take care of yourself.
Look after yourselves.
Ciao.
Gaffer said he wants to see Kath's ticket.
So I wrote down some things that I want, because I'm not feeling great at the moment. So I wrote down some things that I would like to change. That if these things changed, I would feel. Are you crying?
Not yet, but go on.
If these things changed, I think I would. No, not if these things. At some point in my life, I would like these things to happen. Right. So, no more shows. No breakfast radio. No Patreon. And then I keep going back and forth on this one. I think I'd like it, but I'm not sure. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, late night phone-in.
Hang on a minute.
I go back and forth with this one. I think I'd like it. Here's
You're contradicting yourself.
No, I know I am. I know I am. Here's the thing, right? I'm going to set up my counselling business soon. Why was your last message blocked? What did it say? I didn't see what it said.
Did you put something sexy in it?
I don't see a block message, Dave. Is this fella on Twitter? I'll DM him. That's the only one I can see. I've got a massive hairy cock and balls. That one was blocked. Realistically, right, so I'm going to set up this counselling thing probably next month. Gatford will call you back. And realistically, I'm not going to make a living out of it. Right? You know, at the moment, it's going to have to be the breakfast show, the Patreon, and the counselling. And then maybe I'll break even. I don't know. The Patreon is going down and down and down, and it will get to a point sooner than we'd like where there's no point in doing it. But I don't see... Robbie Dove, will call you back in a minute. How counselling is going to be financial. I can live on that. I'm not going to be able to live on that. So the 3 nights late night phoning would be the compromise. I don't like doing breakfast shows. I don't like doing it. I've got last week was great. This week I've got really lost in it, and I can't work out what it is again, and I'm not enjoying doing it. But late night phoning show is a piece of piss to me. I can do it. It would be the compromise that I would need. So you have maybe 10 clients, 3 nights doing that. Pressure off, small little station, play a little bit of music, take phone calls. That's it. The breakfast is fucking hard work.
Yeah.
And I'm making
But
it hard.
also the physical ramifications.
Oh God, I'm so tired. You know, and I'm aware that I'm making breakfast show too hard for me because I go in and I do like a 15-minute monologue. So today I played a lot more music. I don't know if anyone noticed or not. So there is a contradiction in no more shows than that, but I think that would have to be the compromise.
Yeah.
Would be, 8-10 clients a week. What are you looking at?
You've got right in there.
Yeah, I know.
What does it say?
Kath is a dickhead. And that would be the compromise. And I don't see a way around that compromise.
Yet.
Then I've written, the last one is, live in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'd love that. When we were in the Forest of Dean, we were staying in, not Ross-on-Wye, Ross-on-Lee. I think it was Ross-on-Lee, which is this tiny little village, right? And I just thought, fuck yeah, I could do this. I could do this. And obviously I can't do it because the kids are 10 and 12 and I need to be within some easy reach of them, for all of that. But I thought, yeah, middle of nowhere. Tiny, doesn't even have to be big. Small little cottage.
That's always been your dream, isn't it?
Yes. And this house is pretty close to that. It's kind of a compromise. But just right in the middle of nowhere. Small village. This village we stayed in was so great. It was so lovely. And it's that thing, oh yeah, but you go on holiday and everyone wants to move there. But actually I could do it.
And it didn't have a letterbox and there were shenanigans as a result.
I met a bent postman. And I would like that. So that's the list of things that I guess I'm asking the universe for.
Well, either that or it's your 5-year plan.
That's too late for a 5-year plan. I'll be dead by then. But that's what I'm asking the universe for.
Okay. It's doable. It's all eminently possible.
It is. I'm finding... I should probably be saying this behind a paywall, but the breakfast show last week was a joy. It was easy. Piece of cake. Moved into a new gear. This week it's just been so hard. I can't quite get it, and it is because of that tired fog. And I come home and I've been able to sleep. Well, not today, but 2 days before that, I've been able to sleep. So I get home, be in bed by about 12. Then about 2:30, I wake up and I'm out of it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm stoned.
Yeah.
You know, and I lie in bed for an hour and then I get up and go, well, what do I do now?
I went from having very small children and being in that kind of semi-sleep state that you are in all the time when you've got little children, to going back to the breakfast show. And I don't think I woke up properly until we were well at Talk Radio. And then it was just a different kind of knackered. And you only realise, because you get into a pattern with it, and it's unsatisfactory way to live your life because you don't chime with anyone else, you know, who's living a more reasonable kind of work life time. You only realise how shit you feel when you stop doing it.
Yeah.
And I also think that it's bad for you, physically bad for you, because you need sleep. Turns out you need sleep.
I need to look. It's a job, right? It's a job, and I can do it really, really well. And I need to remember that. And it's a few quid. It's literally a few quid. But I do. Part of me thinks, so what's the point? Because the station is, and I've said this. This isn't a great thing. The station isn't doing any promotion. There is no promotion. So the listening figures are really, really low. They've lost half their listeners in the last 2 years, and they will lose listeners as I take over, because that is always the way. People who've been listening to something for 15 years go, well, this isn't the thing I've been listening to for the 15 years, so I'm going to stop. So they will lose more listeners. A few of you will come over, but that won't quite fill the gap. My Twitter, the excitement on Twitter died after week 2, as it does, which is fine. And it's not long COVID at all. It's living this job.
We've done breakfast shows before. We recognise what it is.
And part of me thinks, what's the point? Because they're not advertising it anywhere. But then also, the other part of me thinks, I don't care about the numbers. That's not what I'm here for.
Precisely, that's
not
not it.
what I'm here for. I just need to do the best show that I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, focus on that. The rest of it's out of your control. You're doing it, right? Do it so you enjoy it.
Okay. Let's phone Robbie Dove and then we'll phone Gatford. Robbie Dove now. Robbie Dove.
Delith says, brain fog is awful. My Menno brain is useless.
Oh,
My
and
God,
actually,
HRT, man.
There was a thing, stay there, Robbie Dove. There was a story yesterday I saw that because of COVID, scientists for the first time ever are looking into what brain fog is. They've never looked into it. And now they're looking into it. Robbie Dove, that's got to be a hotel room, right?
Unless you're...
It is a hotel room.
I was going to say, no one else has mirrors on the wall like
Hang on
that
a minute.
unless they're a pervert.
What are you wearing? Is that like a hospital gown?
No, it's a
It's
cheap...
embossed. That's Armani.
I bought this from markets in Bangkok once upon a time, and I love it.
That's
It's the
Armani.
only ever XXL item I own.
In fact, does it say Almani?
Probably. Say anything. Read it.
How are you doing, Mr. Robbie Dove?
Up and down, as always, but it's really, really lovely to have both of you back in the same room talking to me. It's really, really nice.
I don't know if you heard, a few weeks ago, do you remember Merton, the piano guy?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Did you watch?
I did, yeah.
When we played the clip of you talking to Merton?
Yeah.
He got in touch with me last week.
Really?
Yeah, I emailed. I had an old email, and I went to his Facebook page and I messaged him that night that we watched that thing, and he got back to me last week. He is alive and well. I'm not going to say any more because I don't think I have permission to say it. But he is alive and he is well.
Oh, that's really good to hear.
Yeah, he was thrilled to hear from me, and we had a lovely little chat.
Beautiful.
And that was
he remembered you then.
Yeah, he did, and he'd got in touch a couple of years ago because he'd heard that I relapsed, and he tried to find a way of getting in touch with me and couldn't.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, he remembered that whole evening very, very fondly. By the way, John Harris, nice to have you back. He remembered it very fondly, and I just thought because we played the clip where you phoned up and spoke to him. So
yeah, okay,
yeah, there you go.
Lovely. Happy days.
Happy days indeed. How may we be of assistance to you, Mr. D?
Don't call him that.
Catherine.
What?
What?
Make it sound like Dig.
Well, you mentioned something about living in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it loosely ties in to. I'm wondering, do you fancy playing a quick game? 20 questions. Where in the world am I?
Yes.
Yeah, I do actually. It's daylight out of the window.
Correct.
It's daylight. Oh, that's Florida. Are you? Is it in America?
Can you be more specific?
Oh no, it could be Central America.
Okay. Is it in what we would call South America, not the Southern American states? Is it South America?
One. No.
You tricked me into asking you that. Is it in the United States?
No.
Kath, get in there.
Is it 20 collective questions?
No, right.
Yes.
Is it? I bet it's because it's America. It's Canada then, but Canada
Not necessarily.
They don't
Not
have palm
necessarily.
leaves in Canada.
No, they don't have palm leaves in Canada. Only maple, famously.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
be-
I'm feeling Mexico.
No, he's not. No. He's not in Southern America.
So it's not South America.
Well, what is it?
That's like.
No, it's
I
not.
think Mexico is in the continent of North America,
Yeah.
but the answer is no.
He's tricking you to ask him and waste a question. Is it Hawaii?
No, I love Hawaii though.
It's three.
But that's in the United States, so you just.
David Turner says Slough. Well, no, it's in the United States. Did he say it wasn't?
No, he said it's in America, but not necessarily there.
No, he didn't say it's in America. He hasn't
He
said
didn't
that
say
yet.
it wasn't in America.
Canada.
No.
Fuck.
I think you're somewhere where they speak Spanish.
Is that your question? Do they speak
Yeah.
Spanish? No.
Oh, disappointing.
Is it? Are we? Okay, this is the question. Are we miles off track here?
No.
Oh.
Oh, are you like Cuba?
No.
He's not in Southern America.
And they
South
speak
America.
Spanish.
He's not in South America.
I'm obsessed with the idea.
He's not in South America.
I wish you were.
He's not in South America. He's not in the United States. He's not in Canada.
Cuba isn't South America.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, what is it?
It is.
He
It's
would
like
think
close.
it was.
It's too close to actual America to be South America.
He would think it was.
No, he wouldn't.
But all right, this question is well, okay. We'll include this question. Do you think Cuba is in South America?
No.
It's Caribbean, isn't it?
No. That's 10 questions.
No, it did count it as a question.
No, I'm talking to you.
No, he counted
Oh
it.
God, it's like trying to deal with a genie.
I can't see you, so I can't.
Can we
tell
have
what
10
I
more
know.
wishes? A wish for 10 more wishes.
John Harris, it can't be Spain. It's not daytime in Spain now.
No, hang on. Is it darker if we go right or if we go left? So we look at us. Is it darker to the right now or to the left now?
Are you talking to me?
No,
No.
that's not a question.
Sorry.
Catherine, we're looking at England, right?
Both, if you carry on going.
Oh, just stop being it. An absolute bell. If we go 100 miles to the right and 100 miles to the left, which one's darker, which one's lighter?
I reckon it'd be left.
Okay, so he's left. All right, so he's left. Okay. Show us out the window again, mate.
Shall I go on the balcony?
Yes, please, yes.
I've got to be very careful because there's a flag of this particular place very close to my balcony.
Okay. Well, we probably wouldn't recognise it anyway.
How's he allowed to go abroad with COVID and shit?
I wear a mask.
Okay, all right, fair play.
Hey, on Ryanair it said we insist that you wear a mask. No more masks.
Of course not, it's Ryanair. You probably have to pay £5 to wear a mask, tenner to not.
Well, I bought some. We spent the first 15 minutes in the departure lounge trying to find masks.
He's going to...
What a Oh, now that looks to me like somewhere like... I'm going to say Philippines.
No.
No, not the Philippines. That's question number 11.
You little shit.
Is it the Caribbean?
No, you asked that already.
Fuck! God, I want to kiss you and slap you at the same time.
There's a great question you could ask.
Yeah, where are you?
What colour? Is it just yes, no answers you're doing?
I think so.
Shit.
Yes, yeah, of course
Oh,
it's
I
yes,
can
no
see, I
answer.
can see now.
Yeah, no, we just turn it on so you can see our beautiful little faces. What currency do they use there?
Yes or no, mate?
Do they use
Yes, they use currency. Yes.
That wasn't a question. Is it? Oh no, that's that
A little
right.
bit more outside.
Yeah.
It is hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is hot. So just get this right. Okay, how many have you had? 12.
Is the main language English?
Yes.
So just to clarify, is it anything to do with any of the Americas?
Yes.
Every answer makes me.
Oh. Is it somewhere where the army go to
Bikini Atoll.
no, to train?
Yes.
Ah! Give me a minute, let me remember.
Oh, come on.
Very.
Is it Hampshire?
No.
Yeah.
You've,
No.
hang on. But
Don't say out loud because I've got a very good ask. We
Begins
can
with
work
a-
it out if we give.
Does
us
it
the-
begin with a B?
Yes, but
Belize.
hold the thought.
Oh, he told you to hold the thought. It's not Belize.
It's not.
Do you believe
Right.
in life
In a
after
popular-
loves?
Right, start singing the Beach Boys song with countries in.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda. Hey! Thank
Easy.
you. Thank you, Mike Love. Look at that. Oh, you jammy git. Oh, you jammy git. I am deeply, deeply envious.
It's really, really nice.
You don't have to tell us. That's clear. That's very, very clear. Are you there on your own? Have you gone with family? How are you doing it?
I'm here for work. I came here yesterday. I'm going back today.
Are you a short salesman? What? You haven't got any work done there, have you?
No, your sister did this job once upon a time.
You a trolley dolly?
My sister, your sister.
Your sister?
Oh, is it? Oh, is he?
Whose sister?
Whose sister was a trolley dolly?
Mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you do?
It is, yeah.
Stay away
Oh.
from any triangles you see there. That's all I would. That's all I would say.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it now. Cabin
see
crew.
what?
Cabin crew.
He's deadly handsome. That's
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Show us the exits. Yeah, there it is.
All right. Well, I'm deeply envious. Have a safe travel back, Robbie Dove. It's always a joy.
Look
always
after
a joy.
yourself.
Thank you. Lovely to have you back as well. See you soon.
See you
Take
later,
care.
mate.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, that means we're going to get loads of those calls from him.
Yeah, I'm up for that. It's Geo Finder, but for real.
Where is finding Mr. D?
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
No, he's not.
Catford, that's us calling you. See, now my eyes start going funny.
Let me see.
It's not doing it. It's a little bit. Feels like this one's going in.
No. If anything, it's the other one.
Okay, well, it feels like one of them. Feels like one of them is going in. Can we just watch? Can we just?
Excuse me, everyone.
Can we just watch one more time? Because I honestly, I've been howling at this. Let's just watch one more time. The African.
Is Monopoly taking the piss there?
See, there is a. There we go. Thank you. So David sends me the best clips. Here we go.
How long have you been singing?
For me, it's the guy on the right is the one. They're brilliant. It's got to be acting, right? Maybe watch a bit of the film. The guy on the right is just. They're all good. They're all brilliant.
How long have you been singing?
It's a long story.
Talk to us. You need to be free. This is the audition. The stage is yours. So use it well. Maximize it, okay? So how long have you been singing?
My mother died before I was born.
No, it's technically possible. It's technically possible.
She would be cutting it fine.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Wait, your mother died before you were born?
Yes.
Did you say before you were born?
Did you say before you were born?
Yeah, like my father married my mother. shortly before I was born, she died. Then, right from then, I started singing even before I was born.
Before you were born.
Oh, I don't understand.
There's a song my mother used to teach me when I was 3. I want to sing it today.
But you said she died.
I don't understand. Your mother died before you were born. Now,
Okay.
there's a mother.
No, for real. She's even here. She can say hi to people. Mommy.
What?
I've got to send that clip to my friend.
But then this is. It looks like this is
Any
it.
kind of business, anywhere you take it.
Back in the day,
Build it on Wix.
we'd have these guys on next week.
Oh, yeah, wow.
What the fudge?
Hey, Lex, people are wanting to know how the V34 color.
Goodbye.
How are you?
Little Pedro.
I'm fine.
What's wrong? Why are you down? Are you okay? No,
Are
talk
you-
to me.
Are you Little Pedro?
Yes.
Are you Little Pedro? What is this?
Really?
Don't look little to me though. But feel free to talk to us. What do you do?
I do music. I sing.
How long have you been singing?
It's a long story.
Talk to us. You need to be free. This is the audition. The stage is yours. So use it well. Maximize it, okay? So how long have you been singing?
My mother died before I was born.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Wait, your mother died before you were born?
Yes.
Did you say before you were born?
Yeah, like my father married my mother shortly before I was born. She died. Then, right from then, I started singing even before I was born.
Oh.
I don't understand.
There's a song my mother used to teach me when I was 3. I want to sing it today.
But you said she died.
I don't understand. Your mother died before you were born. Now,
Okay.
there's a mother.
No, for real. She's even here. She can say hi to people. Mommy.
What?
Who? Please clap for my mama, my mother.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Madam, you have a very wonderful son, and I must commend you for your effort in bringing up, what's your name again? Little
Pedro.
Little Pedro. How long has he been singing?
He has been singing right from my womb.
From
I
your
knew
womb.
he would be a great singer.
Don't cry, don't cry.
Thank you, mommy.
But he actually mentioned that you died before he was. Anyway, let's not go into details. Just enjoy the show while we, watch him perform. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, mommy. You don't leave me. Mommy, don't leave me. Stay with me. Okay, mommy.
No, she has to go. She has to go. For you to perform, she has to go.
Okay.
I just want to see him sing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Enough. Little Pedro is enough.
Mommy, don't leave me.
Little Pedro, it's enough, Little Pedro. Calm down. Calm down. You need to stop crying. Huh? All right?
Your performance now.
My mommy taught me this song
Okay.
right before she died. I want to sing this song. My mommy taught me this song
She died.
right on her dying bed. She was in my arms.
Right on a dying bed?
Okay.
I was so little. The age of 3. What did I know? Nothing.
What did I do? Nothing.
DJ, please. Oh, mama, why did you die?
This is the song she taught him on her deathbed. Why did you die?
Sounds like one of yours.
Thank you.
You left me alone when I was 10. My godfather cried. He shed tears. Why, oh, why? Why? I was my best friend when I was 11 years old. Why? They know, why did you leave me? Why did you cross the main road? You went to...
Did you cross the main road? Robo is right. You should be turning in a grave when she gets there.
Cross express and trailer now jam you. Why? You never waited for me to say goodbye.
Thank you.
I lost my other friend.
Thank you.
Oh.
I lost my other friend, did he say? I lost my other friend.
Thank you.
I lost my other friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
When I was 14.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love the fella in the first row in between them.
I lost my other friend when I was 14. What's that song I used to sing? When I'm 11 years old,
Yes.
Mama. This is that, right?
Thank you very much.
Sadder
Good song.
version,
That's a
yeah.
good song. I might sing that tomorrow on the show.
Yeah, 20.
Thank you.
When
Someone
I
else?
was 14.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, 20. When I was 20, I lost.
Little Pedro.
When I was 20, I lost 3.
Why are you losing everybody? Like, why is everybody close to that? They are dying. Why? What's wrong with you?
This is the audition. It's not a burial ceremony now.
Personally. Why are you crying?
Little Pedro, listen. I
That
would like
fella.
to give you another chance. But if you can do something that is away from death, burial, losing a friend, a mother, can you do something different, like a love song? Or a song that will make people happy.
Happy song.
Yeah, a song that will make everybody happy and dance.
This is the best
Can
thing
you do
I've ever
that?
seen.
Please.
That's an instrumental.
It's fine.
That's an instrumental.
Okay.
Little Pedro, oh, I'm happy.
Oh my God!
Everybody can join me.
It's not doing anything!
Oh, mate.
Let's go to the left.
I want to know what's in his pocket.
To the left. To the right. Thank you. I'm happy. It's a happy song. Even if your friend died.
Oh, dear. Oh,
I
dear.
don't want this to ever end.
Just be happy. Even if you
Bitch.
This guy, his hands are getting lower and lower.
I'm
and
not
he's
sure I
done.
can condone
No, they
this.
started up him.
I'm happy. It's a happy song. Even if your friend died, just be happy.
Huh?
Even if you lost your mother, just be happy. Just like me.
Paul Bodell says even Dr. Mighty would struggle to make him famous. Hopefully he's coming on the show tomorrow. He keeps texting me and I have to ignore him, so we'll see.
As I lost everybody,
Thank you,
I'm
thank you.
still
Why?
happy.
Person must die. What's wrong with you?
Why must you lose somebody? Must you lose somebody?
It's just the story of my life.
For this
Life
your
is-
little age that you are losing everybody. How old are you?
I'm 34. By God's grace.
And you are little Pedro. Or Daddy Pedro.
I just look young.
I just look young. It just doesn't make any sense.
Pedro.
I just look young.
You look like this.
People tell me I look.
They are
young.
lying to you. They are deceiving. See, Pedro, let's not waste each other's time. I'm sure you have other people to cry about. Go and cry. See, we are not here for all that. Thank you for coming to the audition. It's just unfortunate that you brought your mother to come and witness this shame from the grave. But
That's a
however,
point,
you can
actually, isn't it?
What?
Where's the other foot of that person that the girl in red is sitting in front of?
Is there? Is the leg there?
Well, where's his foot, though? It's up her jacksie.
Yeah, quite possibly. Which your point is.
Unusual.
Go back
Continue.
to December. Anywhere you want to go to, don't cry.
Do you know that this thing that you people are saying, I can go and kill myself and die?
Listen.
I'm going to kill myself and die. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
From the grave. But however, you can go back to December. Anywhere you want to go to, don't cry.
Do you know that this thing that you people are saying, I can go and kill myself and die?
Listen. Pedro, he hasn't gotten to that. Let me tell you something. Suicide is never the option. Say no to suicide. Say no to homicide. Say no to any type of side. Even offside.
Any type of side.
It's great, David, isn't it?
You don't deserve to die. Do not kill yourself for any reason. I believe in you.
Do you know I can go and jump inside the well and drown to death?
Exactly what I'm.
Jump in a well?
And drown to bits.
Even offside, please. You don't deserve
Is there subtitles? I'm struggling to hear some of it. I wonder if...
to die. Do not kill yourself for any reason. I believe in you.
Do you know I can go and jump inside the well and drown to death?
Exactly what
Drown to death.
Jump inside a well and drown to death?
I'm saying.
I can also go and stand in front of the express. Let's Kekemawa jam me and let me die. Because people are making life unbearable for me.
That Pedro, listen. Life has a lot to offer to you. You can't kill yourself. You cannot. You are too young. You are too old to do that.
You are too young. You are too old to do that.
All right? You can't kill yourself, please. So just groom yourself. In a few years, you'll be performing at, street jams. So just groom yourself.
Street jams.
And be the best that you can be, all right?
Thanks.
Please, thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you, everybody. I love you all.
Keep rising.
I know you enjoyed me. I love you all. Thank you.
Nobody enjoyed it.
Nobody enjoyed you?
I love you all. Thank you.
Nobody enjoyed it. Thank you.
Did you say what?
No, I said thank you very much, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, guys. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I really love you. I mean it. Thank you. Thanks to my mommy for everything she have done for me. God bless you. I'm talking about my mommy. Respect the dead.
Respect
the dead. Thank you very much. You can go. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right. Oh.
Wow.
Little nonsense.
Fuck, whoever this guy's great.
Official video.
With a cooker tap, you always have
That
one
was
degrees
brilliant.
boiling,
To me,
filtered,
it's an
chilled
accident
and
waiting to happen.
sparkling.
No, I wouldn't.
I would scald my hands off.
Your
You
kid's
can
gonna
use it
burn
to
his
prepare
mouth.
the most delicious.
Kid's gonna burn his mouth. Put his head under for a bit.
Oh, resurrection power, hallelujah. Hold your lover, look them eyeball to eyeball.
Caution.
Baby, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. My baby, I love you, oh I love you, oh I love you. Baby, I need you, oh I need you, I love you.
This is the Nigerian version of Love in the Afternoon.
I love you, I love you, I love you. My baby, I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you, I love my baby, I love you, I love you. Baby, I need you, I love you. Baby, I love you, I love my baby, I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you, I love you. Oh, I love you with all my heart and life. Baby, I love you. You are the lover of my life.
Someone's saying auto-tune. Yeah, we heard him sing before. Thank goodness for auto-tune.
In every way that I've gone through, I never seen anyone like you. In every
I'm confused as to what he is.
I think he's a funny man.
All right, so let's hang on a
Josh
minute.
Too Funny Ent.
One-man band at the audition. Oh fucking hell! Has he got more? Is it more? Oh fucking hell!
Can
this
we have
is...
the next contestant, please? Next teamer.
Bow.
Aha.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you?
I carry you. Now well done.
Yeah, thank you.
English. No vernacular.
That's why we well done.
Oh, I see.
The Tory and now I say, oh, when I come, say we well done. We carry. Yeah, no.
Oh, the English. Okay. All right.
What's your name?
Isiaka.
Isiaka. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, Isiaka. What is Isiaka doing for us today?
I dey sing. I be one-man band.
Okay, nice. That's
the one-man band guy. Oh, I see.
What are you itching like that? Can you stop that?
I dey arrange myself. Only no ni. Only la fẹ́ kọ́ na only la bi. They call me only la bi.
In English?
Only la bi na only abi only na ni we be.
So is your name Isiaka or Orinlabi?
They call my name na Isiaka. They call me Onila because the way I dey sing.
Okay, now let's see. Abi?
Yeah, Isiaka, go on.
See girl. When you see girl. When you see girl. Money, tó bá ṣe tèmi o, èmi wá ṣe tìrẹ o, èmi wá ṣe tìmí, tó bá ti wá ní gbòòrò máa fún wọn ní.
Lyrical this. Isiaka. Why? Good style of music, but what is this?
Only Johnny.
No, you have no lyrics. No lyrical sense at all. What's this? Can you help us? Can you do a proper song? I like your genre. I think it's called Fuji or something.
Fuji Akpala.
Thank you. Can you do a proper
This guy's
song?
brilliant, right?
Can you stand in one place?
Yeah, we want to close that. This guy's...
What's commotion at the audition?
I love traveling, but moving luggage abroad is so difficult. You have suitcases, boxes, sometimes sports equipment.
No, never.
Try it the old-fashioned way.
Get him on. You're right, Dave.
Who are you?
I'm an optunon and operate the anafwere orodene ni viara davwe. I come tell people that this audition will not hold today.
What do you want?
You people are standing on the optunon line and you people have to leave this place because I'm going to call a Ripuarane Radivwe to move this your building.
Listen, up to whatever you are called. Mr. Optunono, do you know that we have the audition that we've slated for 9 a.m. today? Do you know that?
I don't know if it will hold because you people are standing on the optional line. You cannot stay here because this is where we used to do the festival of
Listen. This show have been holding for years now, and we've not had this kind of complaint. We have government approval. We have leave this place. Don't say I do not want you. Security.
Hey, Ovuredia. We capture you. Ovuredia na farade erede nu epia ana wavwa. It means you like this video. Subscribe, please.
Oh, mate, Josh, too funny. I'm subscribing, buddy. I'm subscribing, giving that the thumbs up. He's brilliant. Some funnier than others, but he's
What's that one with the red hat? Carry me, they go and stand strong.
Resurrection power. Hey, this is a song of player. Sing it with all your heart. Carry me, they go. Daddy, carry me, they go. Where money they carry me, they go. Daddy, carry me, they go. Where money I say, carry me, they go. Daddy, carry me, they go. Where beer no carry me, they go. Daddy, carry me, they go. Where money they carry me, they go. Daddy, carry me, go. Where someone no day.
Now I don't get any of this, but I'm enjoying it.
I stand up, Sophia no go minus. I support the emotion.
I have no idea what's going on there, but I enjoyed the song.
I like him.
We found someone. I think it's going to take a little bit of trawling through to get some of the great stuff, but I like that. Little Pedro. Isn't it? He's called, hang on. One more. The mind reader. Let me try one more.
These two.
Wow. Gentlemen, can we meet you?
Hey, I know what you want to say. Can you meet me?
Yeah, that's it.
You're about to say that is what he was about to say. I read your mind.
Hang on a minute. This guy's loving it this time.
I read your mind.
Oh, okay. So you're the mind reader?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been doing this?
Okay, I've been doing it for like 16 years. I started in secondary school when I read my ethnic stress mind. He wanted to tell me I should go and peace. I just told him I want to go and peace. He said, "Bro, that's what I wanted to say, self." I also did it when I did it to my mom. My mom wanted to say, "Oh, I'm tired." Immediately she stood up. I said, "Mommy, you are tired." She said, "Yes, so I'm tired." That's how I read her mind. I just found out when those two things happen. I just found out that, oh, this is who I am. I read minds, and you are wondering something now. But never mind. So.
Oh, he's so coming on the show.
It's me.
Okay. So what are you doing for us here today?
Okay, I'm going to be reading minds. Just ask me to proceed and I'll proceed.
Proceed.
All right, can I come to you? Let's go.
Go back. Go back to use the stage, please.
Go back. Just stay there. I didn't tell you to come, okay?
Okay.
So now,
proceed.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask somebody from the audience? Please, bro, come. Please, run down here. Thank you. Please push it together for him. All right. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I brought you out, right? That's all. Never mind. Okay. What's your name? Jitu. Oh, that's his name. This morning you left the house. Of course. Yeah. What did you eat this morning? Bread and beans.
But that's what you told me.
Before you ate bread and beans, you went to eat something else, but you now said, yes, bread and beans. Yes or no?
Yes.
When you finish eating it, did you drink water or not?
I drink water.
Alright, I'm going to read your mind. I'm going to tell you what you want to say, what you want to do, and what you want to become. Have I met you before?
No.
Do I know you?
No.
Have we met before now?
No.
Alright, look into my eyes, look at my face. Bring out your palm. Think of Gary and Fufu. Just think of that right now. Thank you. All right. You think of beans. All right, let's go. You're thinking of Gary and Fufu now. Let me tell you, you are thinking of Gary and Fufu, right? And you are thinking of beans. Two of you are probably thinking you want to use is beans to eat is Gary. You can go back. Thank you. Put your smile for him. Thank you.
Are you done?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to move on to the second one. Now, let's go. I want the both of you, everybody please focus. Thank you. I need your attention right now. Don't miss a thing. If you blink,
Everybody
you
please
miss.
focus. I thought you said fuck off, but he said
This is about to blow
please
your mind.
focus.
I'm about to do the craziest thing you have ever seen in your life. Now, the both of you, choose a number. Please, pick 1, 2, 3. From 1 to 10, pick a number. All right. Okay. You picked the number? Okay. I'm going to tell you the number you picked.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
We are ready.
Please, I want you to do something for me. Put your hand on your chest.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. No problem.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. All right. Did you pick 7?
No.
No. You didn't pick 7. 7 plus 2. 9. 9 minus 4.
5.
Is it plus 1?
6.
Is it 6 you chose?
No.
6 minus 3.
3.
Is it 3 you chose?
No.
All right. 3 divided by 2 minus 1, 2. 4 plus 4.
8.
Is it 8 that is the number?
No.
No. Now let's count down. When you hear the number you choose, you bring up your hand. Let's go. 1, 0, 1. Is it not? It's not 1.
No.
2.
No.
3, 4, 5. It's not 5. It's not 6. Neither is it 7. 8.
His face! Oh, Dave, thank you. This is great.
8. Not 9. Or 10. It's not 10. Wait. I thought you put the pick number from 1 to 10. You put not pick. You put disobeyed.
Wait, excuse me.
I mentioned from 1 to 10.
Hello, mind reader. You're a mind reader, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to read our mind and know the number we are.
But you pass
If we help you with the answer, then why then are you a mind reader?
I mean, like,
You have not done anything here, as far as I'm concerned.
I thought you put a pick number from 1 to 10. You pick.
Yeah, we did.
What number did you pick?
We picked a number.
We're not supposed to
to
tell you now. You're supposed to guess the number right.
As I am, is mathematics. I did it. I was saying you should tell me.
What are you saying?
Baba, go. You don't know. Go and learn the craft very well. This mind reading thing is more complex than you think. But now I think you have not done anything here today so far. So go and master your craft and then come back.
It's a lie.
Is
I
what?
told you to do something. You put disobeyed. I would have known it. Okay, let's even say everything. I have no problem. What's the number you chose? 5.
5.
But I mentioned 5. Why did you don't try to open your mouth and say yes? It's 5.
Why are you
People are making life hard.
You're making life hard for people.
That was 5. Why are you not sure?
It's when you tell me. It's only God that knows people's mind.
Oh. So you are no more the mind reader.
I beg.
Thank you very much for
coming. I've read your mind. This guy, be careful. This guy want to betray you. It's going to.
This guy wants to betray you.
To backstab you. I can see his mind. His mind is. I have bad mind. Yes. Yeah, he's going to buy this. I'm telling you, be careful. And you better be careful. You want to poison your drink. If you like, you just deceiving yourself here. Wait, young man. This one. Get out. No. Oh, stupid people.
That's great, right? Wow, there's a find. Right, we missed. Right, well, I'm gonna.
Where's
dig into
Gatford? Disappeared.
Gatford disappeared. Let's call him back. And so you have to tiptoe through that material, but that later stuff looks like it's absolutely brilliant.
You had to mention toe. You had to mention toes. I'm phoning Gatford.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo. Oh, I can see you. Oh, hold on.
Yay!
No, I can see you.
Good.
Go.
Okay.
Go portrait. I know you
Correct
like it.
response.
Sorry I wasn't able to take your call before. Mum rang.
Okay.
So
Still not a good enough reason, buddy.
well, it takes priority. We had a little bit of a problem because she hadn't had the right meds for 3 weeks.
Uh-oh. What?
Yeah. Bit of a problem with the care home. Won't go into it, but it's all been sorted. So, yeah, not happy.
Were they giving her someone else's meds or not giving them to her
Not-
at all?
They had some sort of new system which meant some important meds didn't get reordered. But it's all been sorted.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, so I've been distracted and stuff with her. I mean, she'd been through a habit of ringing me every night at about 9:30, really upset. So actually, it was nice to hear her quite calm and mellow. So
Good.
certainly helped me. I wanted to. The reason that I rang originally was, and I don't know whether you covered it, and I apologise if you have. I wanted to find out how Kat's Spanish holiday.
Oh, it went so well.
Did you go to Spain?
Yeah.
I thought you just weren't phoning me for a week.
She just didn't come round that week.
We had such a good time. My friend and I, as usual, just sort of just picked up where we left off 5 years ago because we're that kind of easy friendship. But yeah, it was all good. We had a little tour around a side of Seville I've never seen before.
Really? Go on.
Well, some big hotel group has bought up basically a lot of what used to be the Jewish ghetto in Seville, in the Barrio Santa Cruz, is where they kind of isolated all the Jewish people and put them all in to this kind of, an enclave, a ghetto. And it was the site of a huge massacre. So now you can go and live there in a hotel room. And we went into the hotel. The person I was with sort of sweet talked the reception. We went in, and it's like all underground streets where people obviously used to live. I heard this amazing story of Shoshana, which I'd never heard of before. So after this first massacre in like the 14 or 1500s, because obviously they wanted to get rid of the Jewish people and what was left of the Islamic population there, and that's kind of partly what funded Christopher Columbus's foray into the New World. That's why they had loads of money and a will to kind of make their mark on the world. After so long of fighting, 800 years of fighting on their own territory.
Must be tired.
So anyway, after this at first push, obviously things were difficult between the two communities. And this girl, Shoshana, was engaged to a Christian boy and found out that the Jewish community were planning to revolt. And she informed the family of her fiancé, and the revolt was violently put down. And when I say violently put down, another massacre, and this time her family got killed. So she, as a form of penance, said that when she died, she wanted her head to be cut off and put outside her family's home. And there is still a tile on the wall with her name on it and a skull on it. Apparently it was there for a couple of 100 years, apparently. Her skull was there for a couple of 100 years.
It's like that mouse on your chair.
Yes, exactly, Susanna.
Yeah, Susanna the mouse.
So yeah, there was a story of that. But and then there was another story about King Pedro, who
That's what you were just watching, wasn't it, Pedro?
No, not little Pedro, big one. Oh. And there was a family called the Guzmans, and they were kind of rivals for the throne. And one day, the heir of the Guzman family got killed, and the family went to the king asking for his help finding the people responsible, not knowing it was him. So he said, I'll do my own investigation, and when I find the person, I will put their head outside your house. You see the theme? And a box in due course was put outside the family home, dangled from the wall, and strict instructions not to open it until after the king's death.
It's a bit like when OJ released that book, wasn't it?
A bit. And then when when he died, they opened this wooden box and found a bust of the king. So fessing up once he's gone bravely.
Me all along.
Yeah.
Dear God, what a violent world.
There's a lot of violence went on, but anyway, it's a very pretty place now, and minimal violence.
Game of Thrones, just read European history.
Oh God! Well, actually, Game of Thrones was filmed there as well.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah. So I think
was it the booby bit or the dragony bit?
Both, booby mostly.
Dawn,
Dawn? Yes, it's in the palace of the. It's in the park and the palace of Alcázar, which is the
Sunspear, I think, is the location in the movie. Oh right, I'd love to go to some places where they did something film for that. Actually,
it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Too hot for now, I think, for the likes of us.
Yeah.
But my Spanish friend has invited me to go back in November without any kids, and we are going to go out on the Raz.
Beautiful. Yes, mate.
When it's a bit cooler.
Spanish sons. Yeah. I'm only joking. And what's the eye patch about? Sorry,
my eye. Something's going on with my eyes.
It's got a wiggly eye.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, and it's happening more and more. Where actually I can't see very well. Everything goes very blurry.
Okay.
It feels like this eye is going in. I'm going for a brain scan in an MRI scan, maybe next week or the week after. I don't think that's going to show anything. I don't know what it is, but my eyes get very, very sore and it gets very blurry and I can't see very well. And I'm wondering if it is this eye moving in, and I'm wondering if an eye patch will rectify it. But it's really uncomfortable wearing an eye patch. You can't, because you blink under there still. And
You've still got an eye in there, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. It hurts and it's not very pleasant. So
I'm having an MRI on my foot tomorrow.
Oh Christ!
Okay. No, just a precautionary, just to make sure that everything is okay. Nothing.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Of course.
Do you have to put your whole body in, or can you just put your leg in?
No, you just put your leg in. I remember when I first had the MRI, when I first had the foot problem, I was like, I don't want to do this. And they went, no, we just put your foot in. And it's just like, and then you lie there, they normally put Radio 2 on, and you just kind of, I tell you what, if that bloke needs some tips on getting to sleep, go and have an MRI.
I like an MRI. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like the enclosed head
No,
element.
the full. I've never had a full body one. My dad did. And
have you taken all the custard creams? You've had 2 custard creams. It's a quote from earlier on, Gatford. You should have been.
Talking about enclosed spaces.
I'm really sorry. I was
talking to his mum for the first time in ages.
Well, yeah, I was
Properly.
talking about, and then before I just was blissfully unaware of anything going on, and I'm sorry.
Well, no, this was supposed to be a paywalled event, but for some reason we did 10 minutes of show before we realised no one could actually see or hear us.
Let's just say it. YouTube did us dirty.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Hopefully tomorrow we're back behind the paywall. That's the plan. I don't like being on Twitch.
Go back to MySpace. Do it on there.
MySpace.
I found a lot of good guests on MySpace back in the day.
I got a job that ended up with me going to Hawaii twice on MySpace. So
not to be sniffed at.
Yeah.
You even put me in your top 7 friends once.
I don't think I had any more than 7, but thank you very much. Thank you very, very much indeed. So tomorrow's show is Patreons only, hopefully. How are you feeling about Patreon these days?
Well, it's not my only thing, so I'm not so stressed about it as I used to be.
I feel bad, as you know. I feel that we've under-delivered. Let me rephrase that. I feel like I've under-delivered this month, and I always have this thing of, oh God, I should be giving more and more and more. People have been very patient, and a lot of it has been, for my own health. But that is my thinking, and there's nothing that's going to change that thinking. I've stopped looking at the exit surveys because they were just doing my head in. It was mainly people saying my financial situations have changed. But every now and then you would get someone saying, oh, they're not giving enough. Oh, I've gone off their show now. Oh, they're not as funny as they used to. Although I don't need any of that shit.
No.
But yeah, every month it goes down significantly, and I hate that. I don't know what I am at the moment.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's all right. Don't know what I am. Your support is gratefully appreciated. I feel weird being on Twitch. I really don't like Twitch. I do think it's a scam. 50%. If you've got Amazon Prime and you want to sub for free, do it. Don't. I would suggest not paying money to do it, because it's £4 and we get £2. They get £2, and you want to give us. If you want to give us £4, give us £3. If you want to give us £3. You save £1 and we get an extra £1. But Twitch just feels like a scam.
What I don't like about it is that there's so many young people on here, and so many people really flipping grafting to try and get somewhere, and that is a big old cut if that's someone's only income.
Is out bloody outrageous. And listen, if you have subbed tonight and you paid your money, that's great. We really appreciate it. I would suggest in the future, if you want to. Dave says, Dave Doge, I saw Ian in Morning Rush Hour in the early 2000s. He looked even more miserable than me, and I thought I was the most miserable man in London. And then he's clarified that by saying on the tube.
Do you remember?
I remember seeing a miserable fucking prick looking at me and thinking, he's the kind of prick that's going to get in touch in 22 years' time and recount this boring story. So yeah, lols. Give you
That's cheered you up, hasn't it, you miserable sod?
I'll give you a fucking lol in a minute. I'll give you a rip. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound ungrateful because I got work and stuff, but I've already taken my pills because I got to be up at 5:30.
Yeah, I've got to get these kids home. We're still knackered.
But so I do worry that I'm not doing enough on Twitch, on Patreon, I'll never be. Well, maybe I will be one day. Maybe one day I'll be satisfied with what I'm doing.
No, you won't.
No, that's what I'm aiming for.
But
it's just banter.
It's just
Magnificent
banter.
Whisker. This is banter. You know it. We know it's just banter. It's just bants. It's classic.
Bantosaurus Rex.
Sneddy says, keeping a job like this is tough anyway. You guys are fucking awesome. John Harris is back. We missed you, John. Good to have you back. Should we go and do a little raid? I
Yeah,
see
let's see who's
our
on.
good friend Zaffa Cakes is on.
Oh, I like him so
let's go and
much.
do a little raid. So hopefully, if you want to see tomorrow's show, I'm really, really hoping, and sorry that I don't know what happened. We literally did 10 minutes of show before we realised no one was watching us.
Some of our finest material.
So hopefully tomorrow, I don't know what's going on there. I can't be bothered. Right. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be behind the paywall. If you want to find out, go to Patreon. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Let's go and raid Bill out. See you tomorrow. I'll be on Jack FM tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
I won't.
Tutty buys.
Bye.